Hey, Facebook Live. It's Nella Chikwe here from Melbourne, Australia. I just pretty much, I've been home for the past 2 to 3 hours after attending a magnificent, epic launch for a book I was part of in Australia called She Leads. The beautiful woman here, her name is Samantha Jansen. She's the visionary behind this epic book that's national. And I'm quite honored to say, because of my global influence and impact that I'm making around the globe through the Unstoppable Woman of Purpose global movement, and by being visible out there in the marketplace, I was able to help her be instrumental to not just take this book nationally, which is what the original intention was, but because I'm global, I've made her global. And just to be able to have her heartfelt, genuine speech, Samantha Jansen, you are my dearest inner circle, my soul sister, and I want to thank you for your heart. I want to thank you tonight for who you are and what you represent. You are very, very special tonight, and I'm humbled by what you've said, just by sharing how your own business has just catapulted to another level, by me just being able to live out my full purpose, and that is that I'm called to raise up visionary women from around the world to just shine up and shine and be bright like never before. And because I've done that, you were able to expand your Samantha Jansen publishing. So this is real, girl. This is real. And by watching you and hearing your beautiful heartfelt speech, giving me gratitude, I'm grateful back to you because you were enabling me to serve you equally. So we were in it together, and we are there to be able to unite together, because united we stand and together we soar. So this is the actual book, and these are from my fellow colleagues and co-authors who signed the book. We all got to sign the book as well. And this is it. It's only available nationally. The print version will not be available on Amazon, only the Kindle version. So if anyone around the world would like to get a signed copy personally by myself, reach out to me, private message me, or put a note in the thread and say, yes, I would love Nella Chikwe to sign the She Leads book, which is what I was part of. That's me just there. Okay, the She Leads book, and I'll be more than glad to be able to connect with you and post it out to you no matter where you are around the world or whether you are nationally. So it is my goal to be able to elevate women's voices globally by allowing her to share her voice, because her story matters and your story matters too. So this is a big, huge shout out to Samantha Jansen from Samantha Jansen Publishing. She Leads. You rock, girl. I haven't even taken off my makeup. It's probably 1:30 in the morning, 2 o'clock. It's a weeknight, as we all know in Australia, and my children are in bed, and they just could not stop telling me on the way home, Mummy, thank you for making a difference in the world. You shined bright like a diamond. And that's what we're called to do. If anyone's just hearing my voice, I'm sorry, I'm just recovering from the flu. But I just thought I have to just give a big, huge shout out to Samantha Jansen and to all my wonderful, unstoppable co-authors, one of the 8 women around Australia nationally that were able to be raw, real, and ready to roll louder like never before. This is the season for women to rise up. It's the season for women to be able to shine bright like a diamond. And no matter what setback, use it as a step to your next comeback. So, I'm going to bed now. So, and wash off my face and get ready for a great, beautiful, fun Friday tomorrow in Melbourne, Australia, in lovely winter Melbourne, Australia. But I'm still quite in awe of what tonight was all about, just standing up there on stage. Not only was I humbled enough to be able to contribute and speak about the power and the art of influence, which is in this chapter in this book, And that's what I've been gifted to do: inspire, influence, and impact a multitude of men and women around the world. But the reality is, it's all about allowing you to stand up and step up and just go out there and just make a difference. And I just want to say thank you. Thank you for all the women out there, and men who were able to show up like never before tonight. And for all the women that are going to be able to read this book and be inspired to lead by example. And you can only lead from the space that you're in right now, right here. You've got it all within you. You don't need to look to your left, to your right. You don't need to compare, compete. You don't need to look anywhere else but just within yourself. And go out there and make a difference. Because the world needs you. The world needs your story. They need to hear about your soaring success. That's all great and fine. But they'll really connect with you when you're raw, when you're real, and when you're genuine. And when you tell them, you know what, I don't always have it together. To be successful as an entrepreneur, it takes gusto. It's not for the faint-hearted. It takes hustle. It takes grind. It takes tears. It takes joy. It takes sacrifice. It takes time when you're just, scraping a meal to get by, because time is of the essence. And if you're spending 3 or 4 hours cooking a beautiful, sumptuous meal, you've got to grind in the middle of the night to be able to make up for that loss of 3-4 hours that you spent magnificently preparing a delicious, scrumptious meal. If you're spending a lot of time with your family watching a movie and you're having like 5 or 6 hours solidly spending magical times with your family, you need to make up for those hours in entrepreneurship. It's not for the faint-hearted. And I want to thank you, everybody, for popping in. I'm half asleep. It's 2 o'clock in the morning here, almost, thereabouts. I don't even know what the time is. But I just want to say I had to give a shout out to Samantha Jansen, to your new publishing company, Samantha Jansen Publishing, to all of your crew, to Chad, to Ingrid, and all of your other crew members, and to all the co-authors, the 7 co-authors, including myself, that were brave enough to stand up, step out, and soar on wings of eagles. It is your time. This is Epic Elevation 2017. Continue to make it count. Be fierce, be fearless, and unstoppable. Good night from me, from Melbourne, Australia, the Nella Chikwe, Purpose to Profit Strategist, and the unstoppable woman of purpose. Take care until next time. Bye-bye.